Alright. Hey guys, it's been a minute since I made a video. Uh, I don't even know when I'm doing this. I'm just kind of bored right now. I have so much stuff I could be doing, but yeah, here I am. Uh, I haven't made a video in a while. Nobody's probably gonna watch this video except probably like Eddie, and then I'm gonna get yelled at for not working on the new game. But I just wanted to let everyone know, and by everyone I mean like the 3 people who are gonna watch this, that I've just been working on getting my money up, not my funny up. So this is Crown's difficulty chart obby that I'm currently playing. It's an obby game that I've fully scripted with Eddie, who built everything. Um, yeah, the GUI is kind of terrible, but that doesn't matter. I mean, like, we have a consistent player base, so I'm like making money from this. We're about to release another game shortly, which should make us even more. Before I then probably make another one of these moneymaker games. Not cash grab games, because it's not like in your face, grab your money. But the sole purpose of these games, all the games under Crown exist, is to make me and Eddie money, so that we can fund an actual passion project, like Vicious or Solana, whichever comes out first. I don't know, or a third one that's in the works with me and Racer, but that's a secret for another time. Yeah, the ideas are flowing for actual good projects. I just don't have any of the money to fund them because the games are expensive. Like, I don't know how to do. Yes, I do have a GFX tutorial on my channel, but one, I've forgotten most of that, and two, my GFX is terrible. Also, my sound design, visual effects, all of that is terrible. Same with Eddie. I mean, like, we could do it, basic stuff, and we get by, but it's fine. It could be a lot better. Like, good UI for the new game we were working on cost us 8,000 Robux. So, an actual, like, real, and that was like mid tier, like actual good stuff for a passion project. I would want good stuff. That's gonna be like 20,000 probably just on UI, and then the time and effort, also like modelers, because if I do go back to Solana or Vicious, we're gonna need good modelers and all that, and that's gonna be modelers are gonna want to get paid, not just percentages, but actual Robux too. So that's gonna be fun finding the actual Robux, but that's kind of why Crowns is existing, so we can get the money to then fund the actual fun projects that we want to work on. Because, like, yes, these projects are cool, but they're not as cool as, like, the actual passion projects that I want to sit there and work on. These are kind of just like, oh, it'd be cool if or like, I want this to take off, obviously, because I want to make money. But, like, working on this is kind of just for the money, and then the vision that one day I will get to work on that game that I actually want to work on with the resources that this game provides. So I'm just kind of slowly working my way towards the goal of the fully realized Solana and Vicious and funny third game, which is also SCP related. But we'll see what order those come out in. But I should have probably three major projects under my belt before I call it quits. Or maybe new ideas pop up and then there'll be more. But there's definitely going to be at least 3 before I adios entirely off the platform. Yeah, and those games will probably be updated, so I probably won't be adiosing. But yeah, before I even think about like leaving, I definitely want to have those 3 fully finished, and like fully realized Solana, Vicious up and running, and then third project, which is a me and Racer thing. But yeah, the ideas are flowing. Want to get that done. Uh, like I said, the problem is really just money, because Robux is something you need for a project, whether that be. Yeah, so I've slowly been working my way towards actually making those passion projects. Like Crowns has been somewhat successful. It's more successful at the start. We put a bit. I say a bit. It's the most money I've ever spent on ads for a project. But we had like 20 people concurrent for a couple weeks, like 3 weeks probably. We would only drop down to like 10, and now we're at like 4 or 5 concurrent. We drop down to like one, maybe two every now and then. Um, so it is slowly going down, but that's because we haven't done ads in a while. Technically on Crowns we were like 10,000 positive or something insane like that. But all that money has been spent on the new project, Longest Word. Uh, I forget the exact name. I just call it Longest Word. There's a teaser in the Crowns Discord. It's the game icon. It should be finished hopefully this week, next week maybe. Not an official release date yet, but should be done soon. Me and Eddie are kind of cooking on that. More specifically, me. Eddie just kind of made a lobby and got some effects. It's mostly a me thing, but that should hopefully take the success of this simple obby, where we would get only 10,000 positive, with like mid statistics, and absolutely throw that stat through the roof. Hopefully, which will then fund something else. Another one of these style games, where, it's a cash grab, but you can't tell that this is a cash grab. This is just a simple hobby. Literally, we got 10,000 positive from a skip stage button, which isn't even 50% off. It's just marketing. But, new game has a couple more monetization options, a bit more Robux to spend. But it's not like in your face like this. You can play this without ever spending Robux. I mean, yes, I did put the coils in your face once I realized, that was kind of a problem. The second I did that, we had like 7 purchases the next day, compared to like 2 the day before. So it definitely worked a bit, but I definitely don't want to just start like throwing pop-ups in your face, because it just ruins the fun. And I kind of want to keep the games, even though they're cash grab games, I still want them to be enjoyable and actually, exciting for someone to play. Not just, oh, this is clear cash grab like all those Robux obbies. Obby for Robux, those are 100% like not even like scam games. That's a bit too far. Just like straight up cash grab games. Yeah, I don't want those. I want something that's an enjoyable experience for the player. And on the side, yes, there's lots of monetization. Not even lots, but there's monetization to be made. And, me and Eddie can make our investments back, and profit to then make the next game, which, cycle just repeats bigger and better. So that's the goal. And then if it happens, then eventually all the money on Solana, and, finally please that community, because they're still somehow active. There's people joining the server. It's mind-boggling that I was able to, me and Niz were able to make something like that. But, he left. We were slowly dying. He left, and then him leaving was kind of the nail in the coffin for Solana. I was not going to solo dev that whole thing, hire new devs, and it was just way too much work. I was beating a dead horse. The CDC update Yes, it has taken a long time, but the building is no hate against Racer, but it's just way too laggy. It doesn't work properly. I say work properly. Like it's too laggy. I run like even with like my computer. Like I get lag complaints on crowns somehow. This game gives me lag complaints. I'm running perfect 60 frames. So it's interesting that I run like 30 or 20 frames down in CDC. It hurts. And the rest of the game is like 40. That's been normal. So Solana's gonna need a bit of fixing upping. It's CDC's a fixer upper. Lag wise, the it does look nice. It's almost finished. I say almost finished. There's still definitely a lot of work that needs to be done on it. I kind of slacked off a bit on CDC. Not really slacked off, but there's still a lot for me to do. And yeah, it was not finished or anywhere close to finished. I kept saying soon, 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 just, say it. But, oh well. It is what it is. I do want to release it one day. Because, funnies. But, so that's what I've been up to. This is a bit of a longer video of me just talking. But, yeah. I could probably have condensed this down, written a script, but why do that when I can just sit here and talk for a while? Why does this person want to be my friend so bad? Anyways, yeah, if you're waiting for Solana, trust it will come back. I'm not leaving it for good. It's just a resource thing. I have to get the money up to then hire the devs needed for Solana, because this simple obby in 3 weeks made more than Solana did in its entire lifespan, which hurts because Solana took so much more effort than this. Like, yes, Eddie did spend 3 months making stages for this, but it's not like he was on here every day. He would make like one stage a week, or like a couple stages a week. It was terrible. This game took way too long to come out, but it's just because we were slacking off. I got all my stuff done on this game in probably like a week and a half, or less. That was a week and a half when I was a bad scripter. I could definitely make this in one day if I really wanted to. It's not that bad. There's not that much code here. But, yeah. So, Solana soon. Hopefully. It's just a money up problem. But, yeah. I'll see you guys around.